rhyme. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Start a mix. Subscribe.
So he fell on his face or something. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on the Marvel Legends Giant Man series Thor. I want to give a big thanks to Bug-Nice10 for selling me this figure. Just in the description, you got a link to Bug-Nice10's channel right there, so check that out. And yeah, thanks a lot, man. I once had this, and I just really wanted the Giant Man piece, and then I wanted it again. The reason why I got rid of it the first time is because he's not my favorite Thor figure. His paint apps, I think, are weak, and I think he's just a little out of scale. Now, he does work well with some Marvel Legends Avengers characters, but for the most part, I just think the Series 3 Thor is a lot better. Now, I'll do a bunch of size comparisons for you guys so you can see that. Now, the paint apps, geez, there's only two parts of the figure that I think actually has paint detail, and that's actually right here on Mjolnir, and I like the writing, by the way. That's pretty neat. But you can see on the hammer right there, you can see there's variation of black and brown. And then on the hair, you could see variations of blonde right there. And I think they did a good job right there. So you could see the variations. It's pretty cool looking. I like how they have this pearlizing kind of paint for the wings right there. And the silver on the top of the helmet is cool. But for the most part, he doesn't really have any paint detail. His head looks a little bit more plasticky than his neck area. The neck looks like it's been painted, and this looks very plastic. And then his fists kind of have this little bit, you know, this is really, really nitpicky stuff. But I just thought it was just worth mentioning that, you know, this almost looks like it's made out of clay or something on just the hands. So it's a little bit, not a big deal at all. I really like how they sculpted all these scratch marks right here on the torso, and this is a very rubbery kind of plastic. You can see right here on top, this is the rubber kind of material, and then right here is a hard plastic, so you can see that line going up right there. So that's pretty unique. And one thing that the Series 3 doesn't have is the discs right here, right over his balls. So that's pretty cool that they actually made it more comic accurate with that. That was very unique that Toy Biz released this figure because it's the same character with the same costume. He has no shading right here on the legs. These, you know, rope things right here on his legs don't have any paint detail at all. I mean, to give you a quick comparison, I mean, this is just an idea. Look at that on the Series 3 Thor. That is awesome, man. That's like a statue or something. This is pretty bland. Yeah, that flesh tone is even just one color for the flesh tone throughout. And then these knee things pop off right here. I guess so far on mine, just this right knee, it pops off a lot. I could super glue that back in there if I want to. Just lazy, I guess. I like the cape. The cape is cool. It kind of goes off to the side a little bit, which is kind of neat. And it's a softer rubbery material compared to the other Thors. So that's not bad. And I guess you could try to pull it off back there, but, you know, I think that'd be kind of dumb. If you take a look at the Series 3 Thor, he has some really cool paint apps right here. He has black shading on there on the Series 3, but on, you know, this Giant Man one, it's just only red. But it's not a bad looking figure. It's just a little short, I think. And the hammer does look cool, but he doesn't have any paint detail, and I don't know. Whoa, that's a Thor butt. Okay, so you can see right there. Looks kind of, I like how that looks like concrete or something. So I think that's kind of a neat look. Here's a little bit of a hammer comparison. Here's a Series 3 Thor hammer. And then here's the Giant Man Series. The articulation is better than the Series 3 also. And I did a review on that Series 3 Thor if you want to check it out. He has a fully postable head joint, so it does move back quite a bit. And, you know, the hair is rubbery enough where you could, you know, pull it back quite a bit. Not a whole ton, but a lot more than the Series 3. So it's on an actual neck hinge, which I like. And it does move side to side very well, so that's cool. He has ball joint right here on the shoulders, bicep swivel, single jointed elbows. He has wrist articulation, and it moves down, not really up. And he has finger clamping on the one side. On this side, it's just used to grip the hammer, so there's no finger articulation, and kind of moves up a little bit and down. He has full-on waist joint, very good ab crunch, and I like how the discs will bend. So here, let me get the hammer out of his hand. So these things are kind of floppy like, and same thing right here. So they won't break or anything, so you could really get, you know, some oh, he's already crunched down. But yeah, so he'll kind of clicks out, really like that. His waist is really loose on mine. I feel like I'm going to break it. He does have ball joints right here, so he has a crunch waist. He has ball joints on the legs, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, calf rotation right here. And you know what sucks, man, is I'm such a fan of the ankle pivot that you can love the ankle pivot too much, because I broke mine right here on the ankle. Like, was it the same day or just a couple days after I got it, and I had to hit up Bug like, dude, I broke it already. He's like, oh, what? I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, damn it. He's like, hey, it's okay, it happens. I broke my Electro. You know, he has Sinister 6 Electro. Maybe I shouldn't share that, Boog, but sorry. Hey, I'm not going to be embarrassed by myself here, so. Yeah, so he has a very good ankle pivot, but I snapped mine in my joy of ankle pivot. I guess. Moves up and down. Oh, I laugh at myself so much. And then he has hole pegs at the bottom of the feet right there. And yeah, so it's not a bad looking figure. So let me give you some size comparisons. This is not a perfect size comparison by any means whatsoever. You know, this leg is still bent, but this is a general idea. You can see how much bulkier the Series 3 one is compared to the Giant Man Series 1. This just looks so much more mightier. You know, he's the mighty Thor. I just think he's a little bit shorter than the Series 1 Hulk over there, and just a little bit taller than Captain America. I like to see Thor a lot taller than Captain America. If I switch out this cap with the Series 1 Captain America, it fits in well. And this is the Captain America I haven't displayed with in my setup, so I think that works out a lot better. And then if I switch out the Hulks and compare them next to, you know, Face-Off Hulk, I think that Face-Off Hulk works a lot. I mean, come on. That does look a lot cooler. That's like closer to how they should be, I think. So I think the way to go is if you have Series 1 Cap and Face-Off Hulk, that's like pretty good scaled Avengers setup. It's so hard for me to get this guy to stand because he's got that broken ankle. So that's my review, you guys. Hope you dig it, and I'll catch you later. Peace.